Rickey, Smiley Morning Show. Well, it's about that time for Jeff Johnson's 3 Things That You Need to Know. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Good to be with you this morning. Listen, it's been a busy week, man. Your president is on a terror.
He really is.
It's honestly almost impressive, the level of just confusion and insanity that he is able to make happen.
Jeff, I was just telling somebody that I'm impressed by his ability to just lie and say literally anything.
But you know what, though? It's one thing just to talk. Like, this dude is passing executive orders like he takes daily vitamins. Yeah. Like, if I could be as productive in my life as he is in passing executive orders, I would have far more money than I have. Like, this week was, I think, incredibly interesting because he was asked on air if he believes he's supposed to honor the Constitution. And he said, I don't know.
Yeah. He said, I don't know. He said, I got lawyers that'll let me know whether I can do that.
And meant
the fact that he felt comfortable saying, I don't know, when he literally stood twice now. He has been inaugurated twice and said, I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to do the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion. What are you talking about?
He don't remember that, and he didn't mean it.
Well, he didn't know. He just said, yeah.
He was just repeating words that people were saying to him. It meant nothing to him.
So here's what's even more interesting. You all may have heard that he is talking about 100% tariff now on movies made outside of the United States. And nobody's clear because, you know, he does these things and there are no clear definitions within. So they're not sure if he's talking about foreign language films that are produced, edited, abroad, or even if he's talking about U.S. film companies that shoot in other places. I mean, many of you all know in particular, L.A. has not been the center of all movie making for a long time. Right. I mean, there are tons of movies being made in Atlanta because of their tax credit. There are a ton of movies being made in Buffalo, New York, and Cleveland, and New Orleans. And those states' tax credits have driven people to make films outside of L.A., so this is not just about an L.A. thing. There's a ton of production that's taking place in Toronto and other parts of the world that shoot on location. So nobody's clear exactly about what he means. But here's the interesting piece. Tariffs have always been about goods, not about services. And so if this happens, there's going to be yet another precedent set on tariffs that are now about services, not just goods. So, you know, we got to wait to see what really happens. But this could have not only interesting impacts on the film and television industry, but also if you start talking about services of any kind that are outside of the United States, how is that going to impact what we do moving forward? And last but not least, bro, Trump is reopening Alcatraz.
Well,
or at least
talked about. I don't think it's logistically or financially feasible or possible for him to actually do it.
Why not?
Why not? Because I was just reading about why they shut it down in the first place and the cost that would be involved to basically rebuild the whole thing. But wouldn't Congress have to approve it?
What?
Why?
Congress isn't approving
You could literally make that come out of the defense budget. It could come
hundreds of billions of dollars.
Oh yeah,
or $100 billion.
Well, first of all, hundreds of billions of dollars in the defense budget. I mean, that's questionable if that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think this could be accomplished within the next 3 years anyway.
But here's the thing, right? Whether it's accomplished or not, that doesn't mean that he can't set it in motion. Like we keep talking about what he can't do, and he keeps proving us wrong.
Yeah, I think he's just saying it as a distraction to take away from, you know, his other business dealings.
Well, I think that's 95% of what he does.
I think it's all distraction.
Yeah, I think 95% of what he does is about
I'm
the
going to say
track.
something
And
crazy
so-
to take your mind off the fact that I'm grifting money over here and over there.
Exactly. So it remains to be seen. But the fact that he is now talking about it and the fact that he starts doing most of the things that he's talking about in this first 100 days, we just don't know. And so it remains to be seen. And I think to your point, Kay, it's how do we keep our eye on the ball of what's most important? That's probably the most difficult thing to do right now. Because we don't really know what is the smoke and what's the mirrors. So that's why we keep talking about it. We share information where we can. We correct information where we can. We keep people in the know. We talk about what we can do. We do what we can in those areas and hopefully try our best to ignore the things that are distractions if we can figure out that they are. Let me know what the most important thing to you is. Hit me at Jeff Nation on IG. If there's something that we should be talking about that we're not talking about because there's so much that we miss, let us know what it is, especially if it's local. Love y'all. Have a fantastic Monday. I'll get with y'all on Thursday.